Guys, today is another video. Cowboys against the Eagles. So yeah. Never think the Eagles will be against the Cowboys in the divisional playoffs. Never think of that. And probably the Redskins, because they're like a wild card team sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. Let's get into this game. Might make a video later of the arena solos, so I think you should watch that later. It's the Eagles against the Cowboys in Philly. The last video was the tie. 34-34, Eagles and Redskins are 34. So now the Eagles we're gonna try and win the Super Bowl. So
hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call. Our Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Snowing in Philly.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln
Class guy against Wentz.
PA.
That's the big this is going to be like the big matchup. The Eagles and Cowboys have so much history.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And who has the edge
Who you
here?
think will win?
We got
The
one
Green
side
Bay
that had some extra
Packers or
rest, but
the New
another
Orleans
comes in off a
Saints?
win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
That's good.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think. Gets outside of the pocket.
Cowboys defense is good. I can't lie about that. They got the good defense, so we might have to be easier.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Flushed out right.
Oh, what?
His first look is incomplete.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, no way. Patriots lost to the Dolphins, bro.
And you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
oh, Jay Giant got that. Easy.
He gets this one just shy of the 40.
Oh, that'd be a bigger matchup, honestly.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So after the run,
they got Lamar Jackson,
here's
who
first
get
and
out.
10.
That situation's in. Then got blue.
On first down, Wentz. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. And now the defense for Dallas.
I think most people locked in on Byron Jones when he came out of UConn at the NFL Combine, where he darn near jumped out of the stadium because of his vertical leap. But there's so much more to his game than that. He played cornerback and safety in college, and they can use that same ability to move him around in the NFL in order to create great matchups on defense for Dallas.
This is Ajayi. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down,
I
don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Probably. Aguilar, Jeffrey.
Play action. Now Wentz. Aguilar has it.
Aguilar with the big catch.
Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. And even 40 yards.
Aguilar got us into the play.
Really? Did we just see that?
Wentz
That's
just...
a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed
double
catch to pick
team
up the
him
first.
because they know he's very
So the
talented.
big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Wentz, flush to his right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On second down, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. And
Oh my gosh, I ran.
interception
Like, come
here on their
on.
opening drive. But
Oh,
instead,
bro.
third down.
Not lose to
I don't think
Cowboys.
either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey from 10 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
That's the last thing you want defensively.
do that.
On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
I was still changing the celebrations though.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Maybe next year.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a play fake here on first down. And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And guys, I'm not like on easy. Come on. Pull some. I might do all Madden. I've done it with the Redskins, but because I don't want to lose the playoff.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for no gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Oh, nifty juke
there. Oh my God, he was in the way, bro.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they call a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One
thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing his Wentz, rolling to his right. It's over the middle. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
I feel like his time go down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Oh, look at that. He made him fly away. Look. He slided too. That's funny.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Time done.
One quarter gone in this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Yeah, we might go deep on
that. Working from the gun. Wentz being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down.
It was a little bit quicker. He kind of got that.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Wentz on the bootleg.
Oh!
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
No.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Good. More from your offense there. 1st down.
Something happened. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit of interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. Looking for Aguilar, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. He's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Let's go,
defense. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that will tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, I can say he's looked pretty good to this point. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Still 7-0.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
So, let's go.
From midfield, here's Wentz, escaping the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Oh, they want me to go
Feels
deep.
like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone
like that,
it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
I'm messed up on that.
In your hometown of Orlando, Florida, an absolute mess. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A first down throw for Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First down, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams.
Please be on that.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Come on. Well, it's your fault.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Sometimes we might have to do like all on good.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are
we might just
board,
have to
still
do
trailing.
long passes.
It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
What happened?
The key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
How does it white?
That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Play.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Wentz again. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown Eagles. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion.
What the heck?
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes
that was
your
not my fault. What? I pushed double X.
Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Okay, I go get myself
penalized kick for this one away.
Or not.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, this is the second of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers squaring off against the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it
Tomorrow,
actually
I hope
is.
it's going to be the championship.
Create more hype than what is there. But
Not the Eagles against Saints again,
This is a
bro.
really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then throws back inside for the completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yeah, I know. Get first down. Just think. You know what? Let's do it.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for him.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
They're lucky. Okay, they're lucky for that.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To throw his win.
Bro, no. My freaking
He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming.
Yeah, that's
and
the
you never know
blitz
exactly how. They can be exotic in their
blitzes,
blitzes,
or
their athletic ability just takes over.
Now
only was the call spot on, how about the
rush comes and they block it. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my God, what are Kiko doing?
They're lucky, every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. It doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it.
Bro, what?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. On play action, it's Wentz. Steps away. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now it's Ajayi. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down.
Let's race this clock,
2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kill. Here we go. Waiting. Switch.
They run again with Ajayi.
Oh my God. Oh.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, still
good thing I
throw
down. Good thing
on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. No. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh,
and it drops down incomplete.
Got that ball.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the 1st quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing
I'm getting penalized. I'm just getting hit.
That turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty. And
wait. Can you say this again? Replay. Look. He had to. Where's the intentionally grounding at? Where is it? Wait. But where is... Why he getting penalized? Look, he kind of got sacked. I don't know, I think Madden should do something about this. Look. Wait, see? See this? He's gonna get sacked, so... See?
Accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
I don't know, Madden messed that up for Will. That's not intentional grounding, bro.
Again, it's Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up.
Let's see this. Look at that. Nelson. No, that's Jeffrey, right? Yep, Jeffrey with the catch, bro.
Up a first and goal.
Okay, Jeffrey is gonna get his paycheck
6 points
soon.
here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Wins to throw again. They dump off underneath to Ajayi.
I'm trying to like crisscross them. Come on.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Again, they'll throw with Wentz, escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
How will get flagged for that,
3
bro?
touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Okay, my team did good. See me not losing, bro. Alshon Jeffrey said so.
Elliott now to
Jeffrey
kick this
said
one away.
we're not losing to these Cowboys.
This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 20.
Let's go, Philadelphia, bro. We got the ball back.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away.
That's fall.
Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
So the offense is going to be...
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They run with a giant. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Why he keeps getting injured, bro? And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Look at J.J. in the thing.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 39. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the three. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Before we do that, I'll just see how long he's injured for. Okay, out for the game. Kelsey out for 4 weeks, and there's 2 placed on. Okay.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
At least our defenders are now injured.
Like
that's good. In real life, our defenders are good ones was injured. So,
hey. So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw is Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Dak finding the former Jag Hurns for the Dallas first down. Prescott. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
I don't know how he didn't get
up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
And I'm always flagged for that.
They'll throw again. Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Cowboys on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And again, it's Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Now Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Calm the heck on.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
See, they almost got us, but no.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
Go,
Gault.
Philadelphia, always win.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say.
Okay, let's see who we could be against next game. Tomorrow's episode.
Somebody call for the queen.
On my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
12-4 Saints against 12-3. Eagles. Oh yeah, we beat in what you call it? Let's see who wins. Dang. Dan Brady, Dan Stafford, Dan Ryan. The wins for the MVP. Coach of the Year. I'm Grace. Doug Peterson, done. Sean Payton, second. Offense Player of the Year. Tom Brady in the AFC. Wentz in the NFC. Matthew Stafford, then Ezekiel Elliott. Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Smith. In the NFC, the AFC, Wesley Woodlard. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Allen in the AFC. Saquon Barkley, like always, in the NFC. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Requin Smith in the NFC. AFC, Jamal Edmonds in the Bills. Travis looks 16. Best QB, Tom Brady in the AFC. Carson Wentz in the NFC. Best running back, David Johnson. Le'Veon Bell, like always. Best wide receiver, Antonio Brown. Nelson Aguilar. Then Sterling Shepard. Then Jamison Crowder. Definitely got close. Best offense line of the year, Brandon Brooks. David DeCastro. Best defensive line, Myles Garrett. Aaron Donald, like always. Best linebacker, NFC Ball, Vikings. Von Miller in the Broncos. Best defensive back, Morris Calbone in the Jets. Xavier Rose, whatever his name. Best kicker, Bobby Gloyd. And the AFC is Cabot Struggs, the old veteran Eagle. Josh Lambo. So now you know who's the best. Weekly awards. Jameis Winston on offense, killing as an NFC defense. Alright, let's do week 19. Alshon Jeffrey, NFC offense. NFC defense, Jones. AFC offense, Joe Flacco. AFC defense, Mosley. Look at the stats though, like, that's cool. Like, Jeffrey did pull off though with some good touchdowns. Week 18, Dak Prescott, like, let's see the records on. Pass logs, Drew Brees. Dang. Pass touchdowns, Peyton Manning, bro. And Tom Brady is near that, so yeah. Rushing yards, Smith. 18,355 yards. Rushing touchdowns, Smith 164. Andrew Peterson right here, 99. Receiving yards, Weiss of 22,895 yards. Receiving touchdown. Rice 197. Many monsters know that, and Owens knew that. Catches. Rice 1,549. Defensive sacks. Smith 200 on the Bills. Defensive interception. Coors. Vikings 81. Peyton Manning in 2004 5,477 pass yards. Peyton Manning 2014 55 touchdowns. Brady's nailed that in 2008. Washington, Derrickson, Rams 1985 2,105. Dang. Peterson nailed that too in 2013. Washington touchdowns. Tomlinson, Chargers 2007 28. Receiving yards. Johnson 2013 1,964. Receiving touchdowns. Moss 2008 23. Catches. Harrison 2013 143. Defensive sacks. Whatever that dude's name. In the Jets 1985 22 sacks. Lane Williams 1953 14 interceptions. Van Brooklyn in 1952 554 pass yards. Luckman 1944 7 touchdowns. Rushing yards. Peterson 2008 296. And Lewis Ravens 2004 295. Washington touchdowns. Brown and the Browns 1965. But this dude Bills in 1964 5. Raiders 49ers 1994 5. Stewart Jags 1998 5. Portis Broncos 2004 5. Stephen Lawrence and Andrewson in the Williams 1990 336. Shaw Cardinals 1951 5. Winslow Chargers Titan 1982 5. Weiss 49ers 1991 5. So Marshall 2010 21. Owens got close 2001 20 catches. Defensive sacks. Thomas Chiefs 1991 7. Defensive interception. Baker 1961 4. And everyone is 4. So see that's in game. So yeah. In Korea, oh shoot. Let's see Joe Madden. He never won a Super Bowl. Wow. He never won a Super Bowl either. Dang, that's sad. And him either. Okay, this video is gonna end now, but please subscribe to me and hit the like button so you could see more of Madden videos and all that.